What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Destruction All-Stars yet again. I want to talk about the free-to-play news that's been going around the last couple days. So pretty much where this stems from is there was a big, I think, patch where the game was kind of taken offline on the servers. Somebody managed to get onto the game, and in the code, it basically implied that there were going to be challenges added to the game. There were like literal titles of these challenges that would be for free-to-play, and that's what really got people spun up that this game could go free to play. So I mainly want to talk about that aspect of it and talk about if that could save the game. Look, I'm not one to wish death upon many games. Okay, there are like a select few. Maybe there's like a genre battle royale games I think have done way more harm to the game industry than help, in my opinion. But I don't wish death upon many things in life in general, and I don't wish it upon Destruction All-Stars. As I've said before, I was a big advocate for this game going into it, leading into it. I mean, I was one of the only people, not on this channel necessarily, but on the main channel. I mean, I covered this game, I played it, and I said I played it for the first couple days. I mean, I really stopped after day 3 or 4. I think I played it maybe a weekend as well, but I stopped. I stopped after about a week or so. At its core, there wasn't enough, I think, to really keep people in the first place. And number two, I just don't think, it wasn't that compelling of a game to keep going. And then obviously compiled with people just not playing the game, it leaves you with, a very small player base and not that. I mean, the game is okay. Obviously, this game is not incredible. I don't think, honestly, the game is garbage. Now, from what I've heard and what I've seen, the game does seem to have improved in terms of adding more things. However, there's only so much you can do with that when now it's no longer a PS Plus game. I remember when it came out, PS Plus game, so it was already, I mean, like the idea of it being free to play, it was technically already free to play if you had PS Plus. So, and that's the tough thing, because I think the most people that you were ever going to get in this game probably would have been in that first week or two at launch. I mean, that first month when it was on PS Plus, that first week or two, that's when you're going to have the biggest group, because I don't know, you just have, what I mean? I don't even know how to explain it. You just have your core there. Making it free to play in general, I don't know, would you get people back? I think really what this would have to do in order to save this, so like asking the question, right? I guess my controversial answer would be, does making Destruction All-Stars like right now, say tomorrow, they make it free to play, will that save the game? No, actually it won't. I personally don't think it would matter at all to almost anybody, because again, like you already have, a lot of people already have the game. I think what you would need to do, not saying that they haven't done this, right? Because they've expanded it. They have made more to this game. You need to do both of these announcements very much at the exact same time. You need to stress, or I guess just announce, that the game is free to play. Literally anybody can play it for whatever reason. But the second thing you have to do at the exact same time is make sure people know that it's not the same game that came out when it came out last year, right? It needs to be basically like well, I think they do seasons. I think they've done seasons. I'm not 100% sure, but they would need to do like a new season or like a revamp or a relaunch. Pretty much, I guess a relaunch is the best way of doing it. A relaunch where you stress these new modes, new characters, new whatever, and that, those coincide with each other. I think that's honestly the only way you get this thing going. And look, I'm not stupid. I'm not trying to fool anybody. Like, is this game gonna go places? Am I even hoping? Like, this isn't even, honestly, I'm just talking about this for fun. I'm talking about it because I did enjoy the game when I did play it. This is not like I want to cover this game for the next year on the channel. I'm relying on it for revenue, so I hope the game survives. No, you know what I mean? I'm not naive. I think the game, honestly, is gonna have a really tough time staying around in general. You have Lucid Games just jumping around and like it's probably a Ghost Crew or Skeleton Crew that's still actually working on this game. So, like, the odds of this game becoming a Rocket League or becoming a Fortnite in terms of, like, just continuing, Rocket League is a little bit more close to this, but a game that continues for a very long time, right? Constantly evolves, keeps its player base as, like, the main feature of a game that does that, right? Like, will that happen? Very, very unlikely. Very unlikely. But to keep the game around just in general, you don't need to have, hundreds of thousands playing it daily. You could keep the game around, and I do think free-to-play helps. But like I said, I don't think just announcing that really, I don't think is going to work, because you already had the most people. I really don't see the people that didn't get it month one or the people that didn't have PS Plus at all, right? I don't know how many of those people exist that would play it now because it's free to play. Maybe a couple 10,000s or tens of thousands, right? Maybe. maybe you get that. Maybe you get 10, 20, 30,000 new people by doing it. But, is that going to keep the game around? No, it won't. So you really need to stress, I think, the revamp, the relaunch as well. Not that they have to take advice from me, but I am here if they want to consult. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. I hope to see you all on tomorrow's video.